guys, today I have a haul. I've actually done quite a lot of clothes shopping recently and I've kind of collated it all together, things that I've bought over the last few weeks, and this is pretty much everything. So I'm going to start with the first thing on the rack, why not? It's this pair of jeans and it is from Topshop. They are from Topshop. They are Jamie jeans, which are my absolute favourites, and they're in kind of a regular denim colour. Very, very basic, but just the best fitting jeans for me. They come a little bit high, they're not entirely high-waisted, I would call them kind of more regular waisted, more traditional regular waisted jeans. I know the trend is super, super low. I hate low-waisted jeans, I don't understand. Low-waisted jeans and crop tops. Why? I'll never understand, but these are my favourites. And the other ones that I've had have all been, because they are ankle grazers, I get them in a size 30-30, I'm around a size 12, and I'm about 5'2", 5'3", depending on who measures me, but my legs are long for my height, so that's not really going to help you. But I get in 30-30 normally, and those of you that have watched my outfit of the days or even read my posts on my blog with outfits will see that a lot of my jeans kind of come a little bit high for the top of my boots, which I generally like, but at this time of year it gets to a point where I actually would quite like my entire leg to be covered and I want to kind of bridge that gap. And so I bought these in a 30-32 and they are perfect. So they're supposed to be ankle grazers, but these now just go completely to my foot. So really, really nice. And I actually got those to replace my ripped jeans from H&M, which died a death this week. They just completely ripped in the crotch when I was trying to take them off? No, while I was just trying to put them on. Gutted. But I think I'm probably going to replace them with those. But in the meantime, I wanted a pair of jeans that I knew were going to last. They wash so well because they're proper denim. They just wash and wash, and they're just as good now, the pairs that I've got, as when I first bought them. So I definitely would recommend Topshop Jamie jeans. I love the Joni ones. They fit really nicely as well, but they don't last at all. Next, I got quite a few bits and pieces from Primark. This, oh, falling off the hanger. This is one of them. And if I could find more colours of this in my size, I would. Okay, having major coat hanger issues with this because the neck is so huge. Okay, I think this is the front. No, this is the front. It's a V-neck at the front and the back. Confusing! So this is basically just a big slouchy fine knit top. They did have different colours. They had kind of navy and grey and stuff, but they were all either way, way too big or way, way too small. And to be quite honest, I maybe could get away with going a smaller size. I think I got a 12, I did. Probably could even do an 8, they're that oversized, but would recommend those. This washes really nicely as well, because I've already had that for a couple of weeks. Something else from Primark. Those of you that watch my videos a lot will know I am obsessed with Topshop burnout tees, and it seems like they've gone away now. I'm hoping it's just that they've gone away for the winter and they'll be back in the summertime when people are buying t-shirts again. But I found this, and I know some of you guys will be like, I've been telling you for the longest time. Lots of people have told me that Topshop and Primark basically make the exact same t-shirts, but the ones that I've seen in the women's section of Primark always don't, like, they never seem quite the same material to me. I know they're considerably cheaper, but I don't just want to buy something for the sake of buying it. I've had so many t-shirts in the past from H&M and Primark and various places that I never wear because I have to iron them every single time I wear it, and I'm a very, very lazy dresser. So I bought this, which is from the men's section, and I think it was £6, and this feels almost identical to the Topshop burnout t-shirts. If I can get more of these, because they weren't on the sale, so I'm hoping, they weren't in the sale, so I'm hoping they are actually current stock. If you know, if you've seen these in different colours, let me know, because I would definitely purchase more of these. And so yeah, I got that from the men's section for £6, and then in the sale I did get one of the women's ones, which it's not the same material, it's much, much thinner, and as you can maybe see, just from being on the hanger, it's already got creases on it. And that's what puts me off, because the Topshop burnout t-shirts, you can crumple them up in a ball and then put them on and they look totally fine, and this is already creased. So that kind of bugs me, whereas the men one looks to be almost identical to the Topshop ones. What else did I get from Primark? This dress from the maternity section, would you believe? It is kind of slightly raised in the front, obviously, for a bump, but it was £6, and this is so the dress that I would normally wear for work. I wear a lot of thick tights and just quick and easy kind of smock or flippy skater style dresses for work with a cardigan, and £6. I couldn't resist, and there's nothing wrong with wearing maternity clothes, even if you're not pregnant, because they're just a little bit more comfortable. They're not really, unless they're kind of fully fitted or something, and even then, very, very rare that I've actually had a maternity item that I've not been able to wear after being pregnant. I've basically worn all of my dresses to the point of they've got holes in, so I thought I'd buy some more maternity dresses. like a weirdo. Nearly to the end of my Primark bits and pieces, I got this. I actually did 2 different Primark trips. Actually 3 different Primark trips. This I couldn't resist, and this was in the sale. This was £3. I actually wore this today, and the only reason I'm wearing my Christmas jumper, not because I'm feeling super festive, it was just the first jumper that I had to hand, and it is so cold in this room right now. So cold. So I wore this today with some jeans and a blazer, and I really love it. It's so retro, and the sleeves are kind of just slightly capped, but they're not too much so. Like, I think they're still quite flattering. And the glitter, and it's all rose gold, and I can't believe this went in the sale. So I love that. £3 well spent. £5 not well spent. These. I should have tried them on. It was a stupid thing not to. I've been looking for a pair of denim cut-off shorts that don't make me look or feel like I look ridiculous. Everything's either too tight around the middle, or too tight on my legs, or too short. I tried like 4 or 5 pairs on from the Topshop sale, and they were just insane, like hot pants. Even things that look like reasonable lengths on the hanger, insane. Completely madness. And I just don't think I'm going to be able to find a pair that I like, because these don't look tiny, and these were even too short. I actually couldn't button them up, and they are in my size. I have another pair like this from Primark that I bought last year in this size but in a different colour, and they fit me perfectly, and these don't. So I'm assuming that's why they were in the sale for £5, but yeah, they were just a complete waste of money because I'm never going to be able to wear them. If you have a recommendation, by the way, of nice fitting, not insane hot pant kind of style jeans, I don't care where they come from. They could come from kind of, I don't know, Marks and Spencer's for all I care. If you have a recommendation, let me know, especially now because they might be in the sale. Then I bought quite a few bits from H&M. I got this checked shirt, which if you follow my blog you will have already seen me wear, because I actually did a blog post of me wearing this, obviously with some leggings and some boots. This is actually green, blue and red version of the very, very red one that I've worn a lot in the past. I have so many questions about it when I wear it. So comfortable. Again, that's washed amazingly. I've had it for a year. Easily I've worn it every week of the year. It's been one of those things that I've just thrown on over a pair of leggings to go to work, because it's kind of smart casual at my work. And I wanted something that wasn't red, because the current handbag that I'm carrying is a quite vivid purple, and it really clashed. So I wanted something that was slightly less so, but maybe a little bit festive still. And although it's got a subtle red stripe, it's more green, so I can kind of still get away with wearing non-red colours with it for my bag. So I can still wear my purple bag with it. It's exactly the same, all but for the pockets are slightly different. The fit, everything else about it is the same, and it's quite long as well, so it covers my bum when I'm wearing leggings. One of my favourite purchases of the moment. I'm not going to get into prices for everything, just because not everything's got tags on still, and anything I buy from H&M online doesn't have the price on. So what I'll do is I'll link everything below if I can find it. This is a bit of a random purchase for me. It's absolutely huge. It's a medium, and if I had my time again I definitely would have bought a small because it's huge. It's a big fluffy jumper from H&M. I think this was £20. Don't quote me on that. But I would buy some more. They had lots of different colours. They had a khaki that was really nice, and I thought would look nice with the blonde. But it's really long, it's very, very wide, really super stretchy. I wore this yesterday with some leggings, and it's just like wearing pyjamas outside of the house. I really love it, but it's very, very big, to the point of it being maybe a little bit comically large for me. So maybe I should have bought the smaller size. If you are thinking of buying this or looking at it online, maybe get a size down, because it is super oversized. And the next thing I got from H&M, oh no, not quite the last thing, nearly the last thing that I got from H&M is this, which I bought because I saw it on my friend Kaz, who's a BNT blogger here on YouTube, and she looked amazing in it. She had it in a peach colour, and when I saw they did it in a navy blue-grey colour, I had to have that one because that's so much more me. And it has this kind of detailing that goes all the way around, which I love, all the way around the cuff, then all the way around the neck. Normally when you get detail like this, it's just in the front, so that's nice. And again, just a real fine knit, slouchy top that's never going to need ironing. Top priority for me, and something that's nice for kind of Christmas parties and stuff. I got one top. I actually got a pair of trousers and I cannot find them. I've worn them once for work, they've gone into the wash and they have disappeared. This happens, doesn't it? It's annoying. A pair of trousers that I got from Next that were kind of like tregging, jegging type things. Not totally sure about them. They weren't as high-waisted as I want them to be. I'm basically looking for a cheaper version of the Topshop Jamie, because I love those. Really gorgeous fit, but they go thin really quickly and they start to pull at the seams and they fade so fast. So if you guys know of a really good alternative, I don't even mind spending more money if they know they're going to last. So, for example, I've been looking for some, were they Levi or Lee or something like that, kind of a designer jean type brand, that were around £80, which is expensive, but they were kind of a full black cotton jean that were skin tight jeans. And I thought maybe about getting those, but I don't want to get them and then 2 months down the line they faded and I spent all that money. So any suggestions are welcome. I got this from Next, which I'm still not totally sure I'm going to keep. I might send it back. Not the best thing for my body shape. I didn't realise how short it was when I saw it online. It was in the sale, but I think I'm going to send it back. I love the idea of it, but a horizontal on white in this boxy cropped shape, not great for an apple shape like me where all my weight is on the top half of my body. So this is going to make me look even boxier on top and my legs look even smaller. So I might send that back, but I thought I would show you it. I got some scarves. Some scarves from H&M in 2 different trips. The first one is this, which is basically the, I don't know, purpley jewel toned version, I think, of the one that they did either last year or the year before. I think it was last year, and I have it somewhere. Here we go, it's on here. This was so popular and people couldn't get it anywhere, and then people were selling it on eBay for astronomical prices. It's a £5 scarf, as was this, because it's identical but obviously a different pattern. So I got that again because this year the bag I'm carrying is purple, so I wanted something to kind of offset that. And this, I couldn't resist. I was shopping with Elle from Thrifty Misses, who was an amazing enabler in Primark. We went to Manchester, which is the best Primark ever. And it's so thick. I actually saw her wearing this on Instagram today. I just love this. It's such a big, fluffy, thick scarf. It's such a classic print. You would never know this was from Primark. It feels like really good material and really nice quality. And I think that that was £5 as well, so bargain. The last 2 things that I got from H&M were these. Super sale, and I'm thinking way ahead now. This is, I think, the first thing that I've purchased for our holiday next year. It's not till March, going to Vegas with Emma and our respective partners. They have not stopped talking about it. They are seriously on countdown mode already for next March, whereas me and Emma are like, you can't get excited till after Christmas. So this is the first thing that I've actually bought. I'm kind of getting a little bit excited about it now. And this was, I think in all, maybe I spent less than £5 on this bikini, and they don't match entirely, but I don't really care. So the top is like this. Just kind of a bandeau in a strange, I don't even know what print we're going to call this, just an odd print. But the back is 2 straps, which I didn't know because you didn't see that online, but the back is like that, which is cute. And then the bottoms are just, I always like to get my bikini bottoms a little bit big. How do you guys feel about this? Because I hate that kind of, I'd rather them be slightly too big, because I don't do any serious swimming on holiday, than kind of dig in. I really hate that. So these are like maybe a size too big, but they'll be fine. The other thing that I got from Topshop was this purse. I've been looking for a little purse for a while. I've mentioned in other videos that my Kate Spade one was kind of dying a death. The zipper pull had come off finally. The Kate Spade writing was rubbing off almost completely. Really disappointing quality for such an expensive product. And I wanted to buy another one. I'd been looking at different ones. Michael Kors was one that you guys recommended. But when we do go to Vegas next year, we're definitely going to be making a trip to the outlets, where I know that there's a Kate Spade store and I know there's a Michael Kors store. So I don't really want to spend a lot of money on a wallet now and then get one then as well. So I got this one from Topshop, which was £16. I kept the tag on so I could tell you, but I've already put all my stuff in it. I'll show you. I say all my stuff, it's not a lot of stuff. And then there are 2 zippy parts. There you go. And another one. It's difficult with the thing on it. It's not easy. 2 zippy parts. One that I have my money in already and now won't close. And the other zippy part is probably not going to get used for anything, to be quite honest. Why would I want to change in 2 separate compartments in my purse? Oh my goodness, this is just the worst design purse ever. What I do wish that I had checked when I was in the store was how easy the press stud was to open and close, because this is like one big purse and then you press it together like this to keep it together, and it's nearly impossible. It's so difficult. It's not a quick manoeuvre at all, and then when you get it apart, it's a real effort. Also, I've got a feeling now that the zip It's not going to be the best zip in the world, we will see, but I got that from Topshop. And lastly from Primark, I got 2 pairs of the super cozy tights that everyone needs. If you haven't already tried these, go out and buy a pair right now. They do them in different colours, like a forest green and a purple, I believe, this year. But they're kind of a fleecy lining on the inside. They are almost impossible to ladder, so if you have a problem with laddering even woolly tights, these are your gals. Lastly, a pair of shoes. These are so unusual for me. I was shopping with someone else and these are not shoes that I necessarily would have picked by myself. But the more I looked at them, the more I thought, these do not look like Primark shoes. I think these look like Kurt Geiger or something. They look expensive for what they are. They are £25. These are not cheap shoes from Primark. Cheap shoes from Primark are like £5 or £10 for me. So £25 I was a bit, that's expensive for Primark, it is, but they're really, really nice. I put them on for an outfit post the other day to kind of try them on and see how they were, and I really like them. I can't wait to get an opportunity to wear them, but very, very attractive Primark, I'm sure you'll agree. And it even has that kind of faux hair on the leopard print. Just really cute. So I think that's everything. I say that like it was a quick 2-minute video. I don't think there was anything else. Do you want to see? I'll show you this because I mentioned, or I showed these in my, or the rack in my, what's in my dressing room or dressing room tour or whatever, and a couple of people asked about them. These 3 dresses are from the Myleene Klass range at Littlewoods or Very or whatever amalgamation of it that you use. And I picked them and they were basically sent to me after a recent event. But I'll show you which ones I picked. This one is kind of a prom style dress, which is really, really plain. It has kind of a taffetery netting underneath, so it's got a real voluminous skirt. Really looking forward to, again, an opportunity to wear that, maybe with the leopard print shoes. But I don't really go to a lot of fancy places, so I'm not totally sure when I'm going to get a chance to wear it. But it would be nice for kind of Christmas parties and things. And then it has a bow on the back. Now the bow, I'm not sure about, but it's attached by 2 little things here, so you could quite easily take that off. So that's number 1. These next 2 I'm going to definitely get more wear out of. This is kind of more of a summer dress almost. And I will do some blog posts of wearing these very, very soon. But this I liked because it had this kind of, I really like the shape of it. It has almost shoulder pads in it, and it's got a really nice sweethearty kind of neck, not quite a sweet neck, it's almost really just a V-neck neckline, which is definitely more flattering on my shape, and it's the skater, which again, more flattering. And it has this unusual beetle design, which my daughter hates. And my last and favourite dress, which I'm definitely going to get use out of in the winter because it's a really thick scuba material, and it's the first one that I saw and was like, yes, I need that 100%. And it is obviously a dress. It's got a very short body, which is great because I also have a very short body. My waist is there. On some people this is almost going to be just underneath your bust. If you've got big boobs or a long body, this might not be for you. I know that some people have complained about the design and the fit, but for me it fits so, so well. So I'm going to wear this with my thick tights a lot over Christmas because it's just a really thick, warm material. Again, this was out in the summertime, and if you read some of the reviews, people complain about the heavy, thick material because obviously in the summer that's not what you want, but it's winter now, guys. It's November and it's freaking freezing outside. So that's it. That's all of my haul. I'll do what I can to link what I can below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!